يا ابوه واب عرف يربي ابنه كويس. ربنا يكرمه يا رب يا رب.
A powerful earthquake has struck the eastern Mediterranean, sending tremors across two continents and rattling the lives of millions in both Greece and Egypt. At approximately 3:42 a.m. local time, a magnitude 6.8 earthquake was reported beneath the seafloor in the southeastern Aegean Sea, near the Dodecanese Island chain. The quake's depth, estimated at 25 kilometers, allowed its shockwaves to travel far and wide, shaking the Greek mainland, the southern Aegean Islands, and reaching as far south as the Nile Delta and beyond. In Greece, residents were abruptly awakened by the violent rumble of the earth. In cities like Athens, Heraklion, and Rhodes, buildings swayed for nearly 30 seconds, a long, jarring eternity for those inside. Thousands poured into the streets in confusion and fear, many clutching children or elderly relatives, phones in hand, trying to reach loved ones or check for updates. In Rhodes and Kos, where the tremors were most severe, structural damage has been reported. Cracks have appeared in older apartment blocks, sections of stone walls collapsed, and several roads have been partially blocked by falling debris. Emergency sirens echoed across affected areas. First responders, firefighters, paramedics, and police were dispatched to assess damage and assist residents trapped in damaged buildings. As dawn broke over the Aegean, helicopters began surveying affected regions. The Greek Civil Protection Ministry has activated its emergency response plan and is urging citizens to stay away from coastal areas, as experts monitor for any unusual sea activity or aftershocks. In Egypt, the tremor was felt clearly across coastal governorates, including Alexandria, Port Said, and parts of Cairo. In Alexandria, startled residents reported furniture shaking and windows rattling. Although no major structural damage has been confirmed, civil defense teams have been deployed across northern cities to inspect older buildings and infrastructure. Egypt's Ministry of Health and Population confirmed it had placed hospitals on standby in several governorates, though no injuries had been officially reported as of this hour. Seismologists from both countries have confirmed that the quake occurred along a complex the Hellenic Arc subduction zone, a region known for its seismic activity due to the collision between the African and Eurasian plates. The Mediterranean has seen its share of powerful earthquakes in the past, but an event of this magnitude felt this widely is rare. This morning, officials from the National Observatory of Athens held a press briefing, warning that aftershocks, some possibly strong, are expected in the coming days. Citizens are urged to remain cautious, avoid damaged buildings, and follow official guidance. In Egypt, the National Research Institute of Astronomy and Geophysics issued a similar warning, adding that the tremor was a reminder of the region's vulnerability, even in areas not typically associated with frequent seismic activity. Airports across the region remain operational, though several flights were temporarily delayed as runways and control towers were inspected for damage. Ferry services in parts of the Aegean have been suspended pending port evaluation. In both Greece and Egypt, schools in affected zones have been closed for safety inspections. Border coordination, Greek and Egyptian disaster response officials have opened a joint communication line to exchange geological data and assess risk. The European Mediterranean Seismological Center is providing ongoing analysis, while humanitarian organizations are mobilizing to provide food, water, and shelter in areas where blasted. Have already begun touring damaged districts. In Rhodes, the mayor described the event as a night of fear, urging calm but vowing that no one would be left behind in the response. In Egypt, government officials expressed solidarity with neighboring Greece and assured the public that every necessary measure was being taken to ensure safety and stability. While rescue and assessment efforts continue, citizens across the region are left to grapple with the aftermath of a night that changed everything. Parents are comforting terrified children. Elderly residents who lived through previous quakes say this one felt different, longer, stronger, and more widespread. Volunteers are coming forward in large numbers, donating supplies and offering shelter. Communities are leaning on one another, bound by shared experience and mutual resilience. Though much remains uncertain, the full scale of the damage, the likelihood of further tremors, and the long road to recovery. One thing is clear, this was not just a tremor beneath us, it was a test of preparedness. preparedness, of unity, and of the enduring human spirit that rises in moments of crisis. We will continue to monitor this situation closely and provide updates as more information becomes available. For now, our thoughts remain with all those affected in Greece, in Egypt, and across the Eastern Mediterranean.